even know how to even answer your cues, but I will do my best to try. Probably will, but all right. Who's got a good cue? All right.
I got when you're in a half guard and you're trying to push them up over, like how you showed earlier. Like, what are some ways to do that?
When you're on bottom half guard.
Yeah.
So you have bottom half. Do you have the underhook?
Yeah.
And you need to push them up. You need to kind of hoist them up, right?
Yeah.
All right. One of the things I do, and I can just show you right now, is this. I seldom cross my feet in half guard. Crossing your feet when you have bottom half guard means you're not getting up to your knees, and you're stuck. You're holding. Okay. When you're on top and you see people crossing their feet, that means they're not getting up to their knees, and you potentially have a good opportunity to hold them down. What I do is I keep my knees hinged, where I keep my outside leg over their leg. Okay. This gives me the ability to be able to get my leg out, the bottom one, to get up. Okay, I can scoop that top leg, but when I pinch and I have the underhook, what I'm doing is that I'm rolling just basically up, and I'm rolling them up. As I roll them up, I shoot that underhook so that they stay up and I slide lower. Okay? For example, Nick. So we're here, okay, and I have the underhook. I have the underhook with the left. With this hand, this hand. I have the underhook. Jesus, really wants the underhook. Let's rotate this way.
Have the
Stop
professor.
resisting.
Yeah. Jesus.
Sorry, my professor told me to get underhooks.
Exactly. Look, I like to have this leg over, but sometimes you have this leg over, but I never do this. Okay? So now I need to hoist them up, okay? So I can get my head lower. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pinch, okay? And I'm gonna scoop them up, and then I stretch out. I coil, okay? And I keep this pressure. Never do this, never do this. This is not underhook. Underhook is here, so I can apply pressure. Now here, my feet can switch, because now this one's uncomfortable. I can get the top one over, and the whole time, I'm driving forward with the weight, okay? One more time. So when you're on the bottom leg is more comfortable to hook, okay? You can also switch it here, but for now, this is comfortable. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna kind of get low on his thigh, and I'm pinching and kind of, as Jean-Jacques would say, like a grasshoppering your legs. As I crunch, I'm gonna get small, and then, as Professor Jeff says, I'm gonna elongate, but I'm gonna keep them above me here, okay? So here, I kind of roll them up. Okay, does that make sense? Because it's very difficult with them on top of you. Come feel this? It's very difficult with the person on top of you to do this when you're on the bottom. So I'm here, okay? And if you notice what I'm doing here, okay? I'm pushing you forward with the top knee, okay? And I'm controlling your leg. At this point, both knees come to my chest, and I'm gonna hoist you up. Look. See how I kind of rolled in this semicircle? While I roll kind of up on my back and out. Okay, one more time. So I'm here, look, because he's control the head. So from here, look, I control his leg. So what I did was, I guess, to explain it, okay? I control his leg and I control his hip. Basically here, I'm framing the hip and I'm framing the underhook here because he's, let's say, controlling my head, okay? From here, I'm gonna roll kind of on my back, crunch, and I'm gonna hoist him up with framing his knee and using my underhook to travel him up my body. As my elbow opens, and I get more on my side, and this shoots in more so for a clamp. Because remember, I'm hanging here, and my left shoulder should be aligned. Now this foot should switch here as I begin to drive him forward, 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 forward with pressure. that make sense for an answer? You wanna try?
Are you grabbing the gi at all when you're?
Never.
You just press.
I don't grab the gi.
Okay.
Grabbing means kind of hold them on top of you. I want to have them loose enough to where they'll move, but then I block them from moving back. Because what he's doing is, so look, we're here, under, and your bottom leg. And this leg needs to be, this one, pushing me forward in the behind. Yeah, now turn more, okay, see, because you're flat. Now turn more on your side. Okay, so let's say here. Okay, I don't feel you pinching right here. Okay, now, grasshopper your leg. As the top, yeah, look. The bottom one is gonna extend. The top one is gonna push. Yeah, right there, look at that. I gotta make my leg rigid, or she's gonna tweak my hip. Look, right here. Yes? There you go. And you can this way, as you go back, you go up, and as you go back down, you pull that right elbow back. But it has to still frame.
That's when you switch your left leg over and pull the right leg out?
Yes, because here, if you see, you gotta control my leg. If this is a weak control, because you're using this bottom leg to gain the proper lever, but see how you went high? Go lower, and turn more on your side. Turn more on your side, on your right side. On your right side. Turn more on your, yeah. Even here, okay? And you need to frame here, okay? So I don't advance my hip. I don't feel like connection with the leg here. Get heavy with the bottom leg. There you go. And now here, with the top leg, move it forward as you extend the bottom. There you go. Much better. So you have to have the bottom leg. Let me use somebody else. Yeah. The bottom leg has to be controlling here. Okay? What I'm doing, if I'm here, okay, he's gonna try to pass if this is weak. This right here, as I spur here, go across that calf, or kind of inside the knee, and I keep my knee off, okay? Off the mat, because it controls this foot right here. Look, I can't even do this. You see how he's kind of rolling? Maybe here, that will work here, okay? But he's gonna be heavy. He's gonna try to keep me flat. Go ahead, one more time. We're here. I have the underhook, but he's got the head, he's kind of got his elbow jamming up my underhook. Look, okay? So right here, I gotta be framing his hip, leg, and this has to be heavy. Has to be heavy here, okay? Because when his knee's down, then I can go here and I'm scooping. And as I'm scooping him up, I stop him from sliding back. And I'm turning onto my side because I need to be on my side. Want to connect? Here, he's controlling my head, and his right elbow's going back, jamming that underhook. Yeah. So here, I don't have that power. Okay. Now what I need to do is this. I need to control that leg. You feel that right there? Okay. There's a big difference between this and this. Okay. Because if there's no pressure on that leg, they're gonna try to get it through. So here, I have pressure here, and here, okay? Here. See how my elbow kind of comes out, but I'm framing his hip. So I can turn onto my side. My priority is to get on my side. His priority is to recover an underhook on his end and pommel end, and to keep me flat. If he does that better, it's good for him. What's good for me, I have underhook. What's bad for me is I'm flat. I need to take what's bad for me, flat, turn it into good by turning on my side. I turn on my side, it turns very bad for him because I have the underhook. How I'm gonna do that? I block his hip here and I'm doing this framing motion here. Yeah, right there. Yeah, here or here, here, whatever it may be. I open it up and now I'm hanging. Now, this is real bad for him. There's not much right here that's good for him other than he's on top. Here my feet can switch. Here, look. From here to here. And even here, I'm pinching right here. And my top knee is gonna push him Up, 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 up. To encourage him to drive forward as I go to my knees and I come out the back and I keep pressure forward. Because it doesn't just stop because, you know, I got the underhook. I gotta get on top and I gotta take advantage of this position, okay? Does that make sense? Let's try it. You're gonna pinch your knees, you're gonna hoist them up, but the underhook is key. I do not want to see this as an underhook. This is called the keep them on top of you hook, okay? This is an underhook. It goes across here. Sometimes it goes up this way, but then it resets. But this is always clamping. So I want you to do it like this. Never grab and never try to push them off because it's weak. Because even here, look. You can recover a guard. It depends. From that position, you think two things. Recover guard or underhook. Your priority is to take advantage of the underhook because you have it. But you always have to threaten them with recovering the guard. And they will float because you have to be multi-dimensional. But your priority is underhook. We always think, oh, maybe I can recover guard. Because if you can get them floating on top of you, right here, even though I'm flat, this leg right here, look, I can roll this way, and look, if he puts more weight on me, look. Okay. If he put more weight across me, I would have the underhook. Look, right here, I always do up. Yeah, if he goes this way, I'll go for the underhook. He puts more weight on me, I move in the opposite way. But my objective is to get to the top and to get him the turtle. Because that right there, he's halfway there already at the turtle. And you know what happens from there. Okay. Ready, guys? 1, 2, 3. All right. Oh, sorry. Good questions right now.